is Mike and Casey with Rellim Off-Road, and today we are going to diagnose a 2015 Jeep TJ. Nope, this is a...
Whoa.
Hello again, this is Mike and Casey with Rellim Off-Road, and today we are going to diagnose a Jeep 2015 Jeep JK 4-door. We've got a check engine light coming on, so we have a pretty good idea of what it is, but we're going to run it real quick and see what actually it says. So we'll do that real quick.
So our Jeeps, we always have a kind of a super chips kind of coder. And then when you do different tires, gear ratios, all that, you can kind of dial it in. So I have one, wife has one. They are handy. So here we just clip it into there, then it powers on. So then when it's ready, So now we're reading. Looks like we have something. Tension.
Alright. So there is something.
Cooling system air.
P0128 this cooling system air thermostat. Okay, so it's in the.
Yep.
Alright, so we know we got a thermostat issue.
That's our only code. So go ahead and turn it off and undo it.
So as you can tell, there are several different posts and several different things about these Jeeps, and they do have the thermostat code coming on quite a bit. And so anyway, he's had this issue for a little bit. This is his wife's Jeep. She's been driving it, goes on and off here and there, and as normal people, they just get tired of the whole code thing. So we're going to go ahead and replace it today, put a new thermostat in it, fill it up, see if we can get the code to go away and stay away. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so this is the Jeep we're going to be working on today. And so there's a few things. We'll give a quick rundown of exactly what we have to do to get to the thermostat. That way, if you want to fast forward through this a little bit here and there, you're more than welcome to. Obviously, we're going to take the engine cover off of there. We have to start by removing these two bolts here, disconnecting the air intake here and here, and then we'll get to the thermostat and housing, which is underneath here. So we'll start there first. All right, so we got 10 millimeter, I think. And disconnect the hose. And I need to grab a screwdriver. All right, so we'll remove the air intake.
I thought that's what the nut driver is.
Oh yeah, so we just said we were gonna use that for it, didn't we? Alright, there's a sensor wire somewhere at the bottom of this.
Back here it looks like.
So there's a clip on the back side. You gotta press down, press in on the back, and pull off. So as you can see, you can press in right here, push down on this, that'll release, that'll clip on the inside, and then pull right off. Don't forget to put that back on when we're finished. Alright, so you can see down in there, this is the thermostat and housing. It's all built into one piece. So that's what we're going to be replacing. So first step we got to do is we've got to pinch this hose clamp ring, slide it down, and disconnect the hose from the thermostat. And when you do this, there will be coolant that does leak out of that. So what we're going to attempt to do today, instead of draining the antifreeze, is actually put a little cup underneath there and see if we can catch as much as possible. So let's get that going. All right, so we're back again. We've got our nifty little catch-all thing We cut a, what is this, a 5-gallon oil
5
container?
gallon quart, but yeah,
quart.
I wish they were gallons.
Alright, so this is the part where you're going to leak antifreeze everywhere if you haven't drained your radiator. So we decided not to do that. We're going to try it this way instead. So hopefully we can loosen this up. Maybe.
Well, the bigger ones.
Put this out of the way first.
Here, I'll try to. Okay, I'll try to help you on this backside if you can. Okay, it's about to go. One more time. Okay.
Are you gonna be able to hold that the whole time? You can dump some in
No,
there.
I'll dump it. I just didn't want to
Yeah, you
make a
dump.
mess. Are you under me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
So that's the small amount first. There's gonna be more once we take the actual thermostat out.
Yep.
Alright, so as you can see there's two bolts holding this in, one on top and one on bottom. So we're going to let me grab an extension.
Alright.
So now we can take the
Oh, stop. I need to get that down there. Oh, you okay?
No, I'm gonna. Trying to get a hand loosen.
Well, sometimes this is what happens when.
That's so slippery.
Because we're not catching it. All good. We'll clean it up. You need me to get the top part?
Can you reach?
Or is the bottom out?
No.
I should have put a drain in the bottom part. Not so much on top, but
Yeah, I mean,
on bottom. How long are these winded?
they're pretty long. Should be close.
I feel like we should have done the power ratchet.
Would have been easier. Yeah.
Why did we not?
It's gonna be that.
No.
No?
I'm doing it. I don't care. Lazy people problem. Say what you want.
You're right there.
Well, there's not good enough for this. I was right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Well. I can't see. Alright. We were right there. This one's a little longer. Alright. Bolts here. I think.
You're pretty much good
Here,
now.
I'll get a little rag.
Alright, there's what it looks like with the thermostat out. There should be, so the ring.
So does that ring come out? Well, let's see what in the box do we have.
Yep. So this is the gasket was.
Yeah, there's no gasket on here, so.
So that's what it looks like when it came off. So we don't need that. We do need to make sure the surface is flush, clean. Where's that rag?
Yep. Yep. Cart here.
Okay, making sure the surface on there is clean. Whoops. Just so you can make sure you don't get any leaks from the new one. All right, so got the old one and the new one.
Old one.
Old one. You can see where the gasket's gone. There's a new one that's got the gasket in it. And ready to go on. So, pretty much,
I'm gonna try to just get this damp.
you want to lube it up a little bit with
I'm just using,
the old antifreeze.
yeah. Okay.
Alright, so it should be ready to go.
So you just plop that on there,
Yeah.
huh? Angles this way, correct? Yeah.
Yep, same way. And there's a vent on there, which that vent should be pointed upward.
Up. Okay. Oh, that fell. Sounds about right. Okay. Let's orientate it.
This is a 10 millimeter. So, yeah.
There we go. I just need to get them started and obviously use a little power because this is kind of a awkward spot. No, I'm not gonna tie it up real tight.
Snug them up.
Yeah, gonna get them. Does DeWalt make one of these?
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm being
I don't
dead
know.
serious. I don't remember seeing a DeWalt one, so.
We're in a Milwaukee DeWalt war, so you can tell whose garage we're at
Oh yeah.
by the
Yep.
tools we use. All right, so there's there. So you can tell that inside of these, they do have a metal. It is reinforced with kind of a metal collar, but it's still plastic. The whole housing is, so you don't want to. I mean, you want to snug them up and tighten them down pretty good that it's not going to leak, but you also don't want to snug it up where you crush it and bust it.
Where's the? Oh, there it is. So we'll snug it up hand tight just so I can. Okay. Seeing that bottom one is. I mean, I can feel the O-ring, so
Perfect.
hopefully that's snug.
All right, so now that's back on there. Now we just got to reinstall the radiator hose.
that guy out of here. That is an awkward. I think it just probably flip over. It's not that big. Okay, it's got to be on there, right? I don't see it going anywhere. Okay. So now the intake.
Yep, I put there.
Intake right where is it?
Where is it? Right there. We need to go back to the screw clamps.
Okay, this bad boy goes.
Alright, so we gotta plug that sensor into.
Okay, is that easier to do?
Yeah, we could probably do it when
It's right here. I can't. That was easy enough.
Alright. Good to go there, good to go there. Tighten down a couple clamps.
Yeah.
Put a couple more screws in.
And we're gonna need our
We gotta fill it up and purge the system.
yeah. So this has only got, I think, around 40,000 miles. So that's why we didn't do like a flush or anything like that. We should be able to just add some. In theory, that's what we're going with anyways. What size is it? Same size?
Yeah. So now that it's all back together, we're going to purge the system.
Okay, let's get the right size.
So we'll get that set up and kind of show you how we're going to do that. Alright, so our next task at hand is to fill up the radiator and to purge it. So we found this cool thing. It's actually a funnel. Show this.
Yep.
It's got a bunch of different fittings in it. So it comes with all these different fittings with the different caps. So once you figure out which one works, which is this one, and then that is on the inside. Alright, so now it's all tight. So now all we have to do is fill up about 2/3 full, and it'll actually suck it in, push it back out, do different things with it. So
Yep. Oh, yep. So
we'll get some antifreeze and get that going.
it's right here.
Huh. So what coolant are we putting in here?
So Mopar, I don't know. We went. It's so hard to find even online what you should use with the newer JK or the 2012 and newer JKs. So we just got the Mopar, what they use. So it's a little bit more expensive, but
That's what was in here, so that's what we're putting back in.
yeah.
So we'll fill it up about 2/3 full. The nice thing about this system is that it actually will kind of holds everything in place so it doesn't spill, but it allows us to not waste as much either. So once we get it full,
So
it'll start to bubble.
yeah.
We'll let you do this for a few seconds and we'll actually start the vehicle and let it suck through and cycle for about 10 minutes. You don't want to do it too much because once the thermostat opens up and then it gets hot, you don't want to be circulating hot liquid through here. So once this gets to a stopping point,
Squeezing this too.
yeah. So he's burping the
trying to burp the
upper radiator hose.
trying to get all that air where. Is there any more air, or is it just...
I don't see any more bubbles. It looks like it's just squirting out fluid.
So, start it?
Yeah, we'll fire it up real quick, let it run for a few. It's gonna be close. Yeah, we didn't spill a ton.
Add some. Add some.
Yeah. Minutes. You can see as it's running out, it is burping up some air.
We are kind of at an angle too. We made sure to park, so this would be the highest point of the cooling system.
So the keynote too is let it idle when you're doing this. You don't want to rev it because that will cause that to blow out of there and you could squirt antifreeze all over yourself, or especially if it's warm. Bad deal. It is working though. It does. Still spitting bubbles out, so it's still getting air out of it.
Best $8 ever spent.
As I say, that thing's pretty sweet. That's actually pretty cool. And like I mentioned before, there are several. Looks like this is for some of the Chevy, GM. There's a lot of different parts and pieces on here, so it's kind of a universal kit that will work with multiple vehicles. But it does make things a lot simpler and a lot less messy.
Where are you going? We'll do one more squeeze.
Yeah, I think we're good. I don't see any more bubbles. So things are
Turn on the heater.
I think we're good too. I don't see anything else coming through there. Looks like it's full.
Alright. We'll turn it off.
So we'll shut her up real quick. There is a, this is a plunger. Check for leaks. We got any leaks?
One. It's all wet down
So,
there. Right now.
alright, so you can actually push this in there and then lift the whole thing out.
That's pretty handy.
Yeah, nice. Perfect. So we don't even need to top that up. It looks like it's pretty full already. We do need to fill
We need
the
to probably add some
reservoir.
reservoir. Pull it and then
Set it on top there and pull a little plunger. Nice.
should we add some more?
Yeah, I'd put some more. Fill her back up.
We noticed it was a little low when we were shine the light. See where we're at? We're right at the minimum.
Minimal.
It looks like.
You want to put more in it? I mean, it's not hot, so it's gonna just spew some back in there.
Yeah, I don't want it on the full side, but I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna add a little bit more. Yep. We're right in the middle of that now. So, be done with that. Coolant topped off. Coolant there.
I'm just gonna put the engine cover back on.
Which is pointless, but let's put it back on.
It looks good. We don't see any leaks. All the hoses connected. Everything's plugged back in. Sensors are good.
Oh, wow. There.
Nice. Perfect.
Oh, God, that's dusty.
Good to go. Alright, so on the next step we're gonna do now.
We're gonna clear the code.
Turn that off.
Where's my code?
So we'll go real quick and fire up the Jeep, see what it looks like on side, see if we can get rid of the code. Wow, that's a bright light in my face.
All right, let's.
So hopefully this did the trick.
We'll have to drive it around for a while after we. Nope, wrong. There we go. Okay. Okay. Done. Scan. Okay. Cleared
Cleared.
all the codes. We'll turn it off. No more check engine.
One more check engine.
We'll drive it around and see if we got
what
leaks.
happens. All right, so we got everything cleared on the Jeep itself. We're gonna go take it for a drive a little bit to make sure that the code does not come on. Anyway, once again, this is Mike and Casey with Rellim Off-Road. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash the thumbs up button, hit the like button, follow us here on Rellim Off-Road or other channels on social media as well. Once again, thanks.